Alright, here we are, welcome aboard. We have a great match for you tonight. This is a Div C match between Gyarados Gondoliers, otherwise known as SRoT, Sky Rangers of Terra, and Clutch Team 2. They're going to be playing the full deal tonight, so you're going to get to see the 1v1 and then moving on to all 5 drops. This is going to be super interesting. Ignore enhancements should be set to yes. Good call. So, if I've read the rules right, this 1v1 is, I believe, linebackers. The trial mech version of linebackers. I can't remember what the build is on this. But this is for 1 point, and it will allow the winner to choose which side they begin on, which is actually quite important. Especially if you've got a favourite strategy set up for one side or the other of a given map. Both pilots are readied up, so I guess they're ready. We're going to launch into the action. Cannot remember the trial build. Is it SRMs? I'm not sure. Let's find out.
Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Medium pulse lasers, okay. Pretty good build, actually. Both pilots taking the same high ground. Gadolinium. Is he weak CT already? Quite possibly. Twisting on his way in. Loses an arm. I think he's lost some weapons there. Oof. He gets a blinding shot on Ramen there. That must be a torso that's open. Yeah, it is. And that torso has just died.
Command to ground forces. We're detecting no more hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
Close fight. Gadolinium gets it. I thought he was going to lose because he took early damage on the way in, but he managed to pull it out, so well done. Have a quick look at the damage. Fairly even damage. Gadolinium a bit higher. Took the win. Good job. So he now gets to choose which side his team starts on. So Gandalinium has chosen Team 1 for his side to begin the drops. He's going to be in Team 1's side for the first 3 drops. And let's see, first mop, come on brain, work with me, not against me. Hellbore Domination, first map. Custom gaming chair now comes in with the rest of the team. And I'll set the countdowns running. Check my clock, 11 minutes past the hour. I did a cast a couple of hours ago. It was a complete disaster because I was ill prepared and suffering from a hangover, all sorts of different errors and technical faults, and me being stupid. Hopefully this one will be a bit better. We shall find out. Team 1 are locked. So SRoT are currently in second place in their division, Division C, with 90 points, and Clutch Team 2 are in fourth place with 46 points. there are a ton of points um, to fight for. I think a maximum of 51 points for a flawless victory. So you can quite easily switch places, move up the division in terms of points quite quickly if you get a solid victory. Be interesting to see what these teams bring. I haven't watched any Division C matches yet, so I'm curious. The previous match that I cast, it was basically all brawl right the way through. That was a Division G match, though. Pretty good one. I enjoyed casting it, even though I screwed it up badly, but yeah, it was a good one to watch. Hellbore Outpost, a relatively new map. Uh, it still has been around for a little while now, a few months, so people have had quite a bit of exposure to it. And of course, Domination. Personally, if I was going to build a drop deck for this, it would have to have jump jets in it, because it's quite easily, if you take the high ground, to fall off, and then well, you're stuck in the low ground and you're out of the fight until you get back up there. So of course you need jump jets to get back up and join the fray as quickly as you can. Okay, I'm being told to up the tonnage limit. The tonnage limit is 250 for this drop. Apparently there's some kind of bug going on, so I'm no referee. I'm only casting. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And if there's a problem later, the referees can sort it out. Okay, both teams locked, as far as I can tell. Alright, both locked. And we're going to launch into the action. Here we go, drop one, Hellbore domination.
Fleet command, coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Alright, I'm not going to pay too much attention to this drop deck because it's a brawler. Pretty obvious. And on the other side also looking to be a brawl deck, Orions rather than linebackers though. Yeah, pretty solid builds. A flamer there, kind of interesting. So Clutch moving up onto the high ground. Not a bad first move. Sky Rangers also taking similar positions on the high ground. Who is going to see who first? And how is this fight going to develop? Grey Fox could be using his jump jets here to get some early intel. So could Raman. Sky Rangers very well balled up here and they're diving on Raman. Raman was a little bit too far ahead of his team. He wasn't using his jump jets to scout and he's going to pay the price for that. He goes down very quickly. So the fight kicks off in earnest. No, it goes down. Fork the Spoon Wrecker. I love that name. Is 51%, but it looks like Sky Rangers are dominating this drop. Is Redneck stuck on scenery or something? Oh, he's dropped down now. He's being dived upon.
Command
Last
is happy
man
to hear
down.
of your success and achievements on the surface.
Wow, that was fast and brutal. Well played, Sky Rangers of Terror. A fast but interesting match. So a quick look at the damage. Yeah, Raman got dived on first, went down 41 damage. It is what it is. The rest of the team did their jobs as best as they could. And for the SRoT side, pretty even damage spread. Apostle Burke in his linebacker did 418. Good job. Excellent, excellent. Good start to the match. I like it. Okay, the first drop goes to SRoT. And now it's time for the next map, which is Viridian Bog. Also domination. Viridian Bog, there's some scope here to play the tradie game, but you have to be aware that your opponent might be doing a brawl push because it is domination and it's 5v5, and that seems to be the strongest strat for many teams. So if you're going to play something tradie, you need to be really good at receiving, very accurate with your shots.
Hello.
Hey Crass, what am I screwing up this time?
Nothing. Would you like a co-caster?
Oh yeah, come along, please do.
Yep. I'm just logging in now, so I think you're between matches now?
Yeah,
Yep. I can't tell because I was watching the delayed cast. So invite me in.
excellent. Well, this is a treat for you viewers. I've got a co-caster now, Crass. Always nice to have Crass along.
Yeah, just put the kid to bed, so a little bit of time.
You're not in my friends list, that's terrible.
There we go. Because I'm still behind, who won the... I stopped watching. Who won the first drop?
SRoT won the first drop. It was
Okay.
brutal. Yeah, it was a good fight. It was brutal. Clutch sent their scout, Viper, a little bit too far forwards and he got dived upon. And then the ball was rolling. It was a good fight, but it was over very quickly.
Oh, yeah, drop one. They usually are. So now we've got, what, SRoT, I presume, are locked at 290?
Yep, they are.
Okay.
So SRoT locked at 290, dropping 10 tons. Doesn't mean a great deal, but since it's only 300 total tonnage allowed for this drop, yeah, I don't know what they're going to bring. I'd guess on a brawl for both sides. Anyway, both teams locked, I think.
What? Yeah. Yep, SRoT and Clutch are both locked, so we're good to go.
Alright, Assange.
Have a look, actually. Where are these two teams sitting? SRoT are pretty strong.
Yeah, they are in this
Strongest
division. I
I've
think
ever
they're
played.
in second place with 90 points.
Yeah. Looks like SRoT and 2D20 are the teams to beat here. Oh, and they're playing each other next round. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Well, no dropships. So for SRoT, we have SRM6, Micropulse, Arctic Wolf. SRM
Fleet
Summoners,
command
another
coming
SRM
in.
Arctic Wolf.
Capture the
Just all
target area
SRMs,
and
SRoT.
engage any hostiles.
3 Summoners, 2 Arctic Wolves, all SRMs.
And
that
Clutch,
downside.
we've got triple linebackers, SRMs and small poles.
More importantly, linebackers with flamers.
Yeah.
They've got flamers. Well, 2 of them have at least. Wonder if that'll make the difference. It's a pretty
I,
similar deck since the SRoT have just opted for summoners and Clutch have opted for linebackers and then filling the tonnage with Arctic Wolves, both sides.
both solid choices.
Yeah, definitely.
The Flamers
Definitely.
I'm kind of dubious about.
They're
They,
pretty good in a brawl.
yeah,
I don't know if they've brought enough of them.
I've seen them fail though, because you drop a little bit of DPS when you take Flamers, but here we go.
Let's see. They're going straight in. It'll all be about this start engagement. Meta Fox is getting flamed, they're after him, but watch, they're exposing their backs. Yeah, so someone just got backshot, is that what happened? Yeah, Apostle, yeah, just one hit redneck.
Yeah, I think he dropped down from the high ground and just murdered
Yeah,
him.
just one tapped him. Yeah. Okay.
Very rapid and brutal fight. Clutch down 2
Yeah.
players already. But Bottled Gin is not long for this world. He goes down.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely brutal.
Sky Rangers of Terror just repeating their
Happy to hear of your
first drop,
success and
really.
achievements on the surface.
Well played, both
Yeah,
teams.
that was a strong brawl.
It was, yeah, very strong brawl.
What
Yeah, good job.
what ended up happening was Clutch went for Metafox, and they got him eventually. But in doing so, they sort of strung themselves out and allowed the SRoT to get a lot of backshots.
Do you want to run us through the damage?
Well, yeah, there's not much really to say.
No.
Redneck Geek got one tapped basically. That's why he did 9 damage. Metafox got focused first, so he only did double Ds. And then the Summoners and the Arctic Wolves proving to be stronger than the linebackers Arctic Wolf in this particular one. Yeah. Gee, that was faster. I wonder if they'll continue to brawl the whole game, or if they'll, now that they're going to get into the bigger tonnages, they're going to start to see a bit more trading.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. I think the bigger tonnages later on in the match where you might see some trading going on, but we'll find out.
You could still easily brawl push all 5 drops.
You could do. I mean, it's 5v5, and the first 3 drops are domination. I think the last 2 are assault. So, really, for the first 3 drops, I'd expect brawl pushes right the way through the tournament. The last 2 are a bit more interesting. There's some scope there, but still dodgy. If you take a trade deck and you're pushed upon, it can be bad news. So we're heading into drop 3. This is Grim Plexus domination. And the tonnage moves up to 350.
Is SRoT already ready?
They seem to be. They haven't called locked, but they're very quick with the ready ups.
I was reading some other people were messaging me just some admin stuff. And I looked back over and they're just green already.
Yeah.
What? I'm messing about.
They're either all on crack or they're super organised. I can't tell.
Those 2 ideas aren't mutually exclusive, I don't think. Yeah, wow. Okay. Have you watched any of 2D20's matches?
Well, I cast one earlier. It was a disaster from my point of view. I did a dodgy job of it.
No. The main team.
Oh, the main team. No, I haven't. No.
Oh.
How are they doing?
They're 92 points.
Oh, okay.
So SRoT is 90 and they're 92. So I'm just wondering if their style's the same or.
Yeah, that's interesting. Actually, I might have to watch one of the matches and see if they're running the same decks.
No.
I'm guessing they train together quite regularly.
Yeah. Oh, this is the first Division C match I think I've watched. So it's just interesting if the meta here is different or not. It's more more brawl pushy here or not? Have they said locked?
Nope.
Your tonnage rules might be messing them up a bit, by the way. I don't think you should bother enforcing those. Sometimes it can cause errors for teams, like trying to change mechs if they're above the tonnage. It won't let them go to a different mech even if they want to change at the same
Right.
time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just better just to don't worry about it. At least in my opinion. Oh, there you go. They're locked now. Okay.
Alright, team 1 lock, team 2 5 minutes countdown. I'm not going to enforce it because I'm not a referee, but just to let them know. Team 2 locked. Alright, let's go.
Off we go. See if we have the same or any if it's messed up and change the div. I wonder what their options would be. So they used a lot of summoners, Arctic Wolves. What were the mechs used in the first drop? Vipers, I presume.
Oh, I've got short-term memory.
Well, if you've got short-term memory, that'd be good. If you're lacking in it, then that would be a problem, I suppose.
Yeah, I got goldfish memory. There you go. That's probably more accurate. Hangovers do that for you. I think SRoT, one of the teams, has used a lot of linebackers, so they're off the table now.
Oh, there you go. So SRoT have
Fleet command
blood
coming
asps.
in.
What have they got on their blood
Capture
asps?
the
That's
target
fine.
area and engage any hostiles.
We've got a narc Arctic cheetah. Oh, 6 LRM-15 blood asp.
Wow.
What have we got? What's this one over here? He's going really slow. 4 LRM-20 Hunchback 2CB with the tag. They got a narc, the tag, 5 LRM-15 blood asp, and 4 medium pulse lasers. 5 medium pulse lasers, 5 LRM-15s, and a tag blood asps. Oh, they got a complete full Lerm deck.
That's
Okay.
actually quite interesting. Clutch are going brawl, definitely. Orion, linebacker, summoner, executioner.
SRMs and small pulse, LB20 SRMs. No, their summoner is a laser vomit. 2 heavy large, 4 mediums.
Okay.
And the executioner is yeah, brawl vomit. 2 large pulse, micro, small pulse. Okay, well, Mr. Arctic Cheetah, get some narcs and see what happens. Will it work? These LRM decks, usually they either completely dunk on the opponents or they don't do anything. My experience. So we'll see which way it goes.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to find out. As soon as Clutch see the Lerms coming in, really they've got only one choice, and that's to
Mr.
run down the
Spoonraker needs to jump up here, put double UAV and narc, and then go. Oh, bunch of Lerms are going in.
The Lerms are coming.
So
They
they've
must
seen
know
one of the
now.
Lerm. They've seen one of the blood ass. SRoT are very, very spread out, which you should be. Clutch are sending it. Oh, that Exy no. Exy's getting the business. Oh no, he's legged. He's done.
Yeah.
There's no getting out of it. He's gone. The rest of them need to send it. So they've got one linebacker going off to get the blood asp on the right flank. Exy's down to 18. Oh, he's getting done by so many. Oh, he didn't die. They lost lock at him. Look, he's completely cherry red with one leg left.
15%.
15%, but he's still going. He's shooting his LPL. Okay, so the linebacker's coming. He's on one of the blood asps. The Arctic Cheetah's in his back. Let us open CT. Linebacker's legs are almost done.
Armageddon.
Oh.
Oh, it's juicy, isn't it?
The Viper's in Apostlebirk. He's halved. Should get him. No, don't back away from him. You need to use him as a shield for the Lerms for his own team. Get behind him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's legged. Viper's legged. No, done.
Well,
Nasty.
that was interesting.
The Executioner should have gotten out of the circle. Perhaps tried to deny them that point. Okay, he's hiding from the LRMs. It's only a matter of time though. Might be able to pick up points. Exy. Is Exy going to get a shot? No, he's dead. They got him. So Grey Fox is the one you want to hit. No, that Summoner's almost dead. I think the Arctic Cheetah will kill him by himself without the Lerms.
Yeah.
Metafox is going. Brutal. That was a
Command is
lot of
happy to hear
Lerms.
of your success
That was a
and
lot of Lerms.
achievements
That's
on the
really
surface.
interesting. I didn't think that would work. But it
They
did.
almost got the Hunchy and they almost got the Blood Asp. So
I think Clutch were shocked by that early on. I saw them milling around a bit and they weren't sure what to do. I don't think I would have been either.
big damage numbers. Poor Exy just getting singled out. Yeah, I think they weren't expecting that, and I'm not. And they're a bit out of position when they finally did get lermed. So that was a bit of a problem for them.
Lerms on what I would have thought would be a brawl map. Interesting. I like it, these little surprises.
Grim Plexus is not a brawl map though.
Hmm.
Definitely not. The other thing is, for example, like if Clutch had brought that full brawl deck, you should switch them. By the way, they need to switch. I think this one.
Yeah, we're into drop 4 now, so this is when we switch teams.
Yeah, I mean, I think if SRoT had brought really long range and sat on top of some hills, Clutch would have struggled just as much as well.
This match is progressing very quickly, no delays. Like,
No,
they've been super ready really quickly.
Yeah, they're not messing about, that's for sure.
No.
Now, so yeah, it changes to Assault as well, doesn't it? No,
Yeah, Assault, Hibernal Rift, I think. Let me double check that, yeah. There it is. Drop 4, Assault, Hibernal. For anyone that may have just joined the stream, SRoT have taken the first 3 drops, we're moving into drop 4. The last drop was interesting, they took Lerms and did really well with them. Unexpected.
Okay. I mean, you can make Lerms work on Hibernal too.
A lot of people seem to hate Lerms as a weapon system. I kind of like them. I think they're strangely cool. I mean, they're not super high skill in quick play. You can just hide behind a hill and wait for someone else to get locks, but as part of an organised team in comp, I think they're an interesting weapon system.
They're very feast or famine. They either, in my experience, either work really well or they just don't. I think the LRMs would have struggled a bit if instead of Clutch of being full brawl, if they had more mid to long range and they use the cover well. And it very much in that regard, it depends on the on the narc are getting some good narcs as well, especially if they've got ECM.
Clutch did what I expected both sides to do and just bring a straight up brawl deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then something unexpected happened. It was a good game.
I'm just watching over the stream at the moment. Yeah. How are we going? Well, SRoT are almost ready without Clutch being ready at all. they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they do. They planned for this quite carefully, obviously.
In Div A, this was a very, very long range map, strangely enough.
Was it?
At least the one I watched. Yeah. Lots
Both
of ER
sides?
large. The match I watched it was. I don't know about the second Div A match, but the first one I watched was all ER large Gorse pretty much and sitting at the back of either side of the map, just
Right.
trading.
So, very different tactics from Div A and Div C.
We'll have to see. I mean, these guys could definitely trade now, but we'll have to have a look. They do.
Yeah, we're moving up the tonnage. What's this one? 400 tons.
400, yeah. How are we going for the points? Have you been keeping track of the points at all?
I kind of figure out the points later, but so far SRoT have earned 30 points because they've killed all their opponents and taken the objective.
Did they win the 1v1?
Yeah, they did.
So got
I think
31 points. They get a point for
31
winning the
points, yeah.
1v1. Yeah. Okay, well, Clutch are locked. 390 tons.
I was going to say team 2 5 minutes, but I guess I don't have to because they're so damn quick.
Oh, I never bothered doing that when I cast. They can time keep for themselves.
Alright.
Okay, it's a locked. 390 versus 400. Charlie Lance, both Charlies. I wonder if that means they're both going to push each other. Let's have a look. Okay.
So I'm looking at Sky Rangers, triple Mad Cats with large pulse and AC5s. Not a bad build.
Yeah, so yeah, mid-range pushy sort of DPS deck with possibility of trading. And then we've got a Viper. Heavy machine gun, 5 micro pulse Viper. You missed one of the Mad Cats. It's 4 Mad Cats.
Yeah, there's 4 Mad Cats.
There's a Gorse large one.
Yeah, he's obviously Overwatch.
Yeah. Then we've got a mix of Warhammer 2 Cs, ERPPCs, Okay, very strange sort of mix. Got two large pulse executioners, a 4 ER PPC Warhammer. Oh, and no, 4 PPC. Okay, so 2 trade, 2 sort of mid-range, and then a Viper. Well, Clutch are getting a bit close, I think, for what they've got. I think they should stay back further. Use those PPCs to outrange SRoT.
Yeah, they should do. They're being quite aggressive considering the deck they've got. Really, you want to use your traders to trade for the first third of the match. Try
Yeah,
and get as
exactly.
much damage in, soften up your opponents, and then you
Grey
move in
Fox
with
is
your
a good
killers.
Grey Fox is good to isolate here if they can get some more shots on him. Yeah, get some nice hits. Custom gaming chairs open, left torso. I think the executioners would have done better if they were peeps rather than large pulse in this circumstance as well. Custom gaming chairs almost lost his torso. Grey Fox has rotated off the furthest point. Fossilberg is tagged in, but they've all still got armor. It's not definitely winning on the trades, I think, at this point. Yeah. Custom gaming chairs 1 touch now. Open dark orange. Look, bottled over here is trying to chase their Viper. Oh, Thief of Always has overheated himself. Almost died as a result. Lost a leg.
That's not good. Always remember to turn your overrides on.
Oh, he's got 5 ER mediums on the Viper. That's why he's overheated. I was sort of like, how did he manage to overheat himself on the Viper and shut down?
That's a
5 ER
strange
medium.
build for a Viper.
It's a mid-range, so he's got 5 ER mediums and 8 light machine guns.
Oh really? Okay, I hadn't...
Yeah. So
That's a new one for me.
yeah, it's a mid-range build instead of a meant to sort of work with the other mechs to trade. SRoT they are getting. Oh, they're almost dead now. Grey Fox is almost dead. So it is a bit closer than it seems. We'll see if they can get Grey Fox. They've opened up a Posselberg too. Don't know if they're going to get Grey Fox though. Feeling that Redneck is going to die. Oh, careful with your legs, Thief. SRoT have some pretty injured mechs.
Fork takes down Roman.
Oh, yep, we got the Viper. Bottled could get another. Oh, I don't know if you want to push out there, Bottled. That's I think this is a bad move.
Yeah, in the low ground. Not good.
He should have hid behind that and tried to isolate one of those. He could have got it.
Well, I think that fight lasted probably 3 or 4 times longer than the previous drops, so that was something. Actually, it could have gone either way for the first few minutes. Pretty decent, I like it.
Yeah, but I don't think you managed to get 1 kill again for Clutch. That's not good for their points. They're struggling a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. The damage was pretty good from both teams. Fairly even spread, actually. Obviously, SRoT got better damage than Madcat, Posselberg, 751, and Grey Fox with 708. So they were the farmers. Custom Gaming Chair did well with 640 damage in his Warhawk. Good game.
Last map coming up. Are we going to see some dire on dire action? Or are we going to see a Kodiak push? Or maybe a bunch of X's? Could see all three, sort of, couldn't we?
Yeah, this is the 500-tonner match where everyone can bring a 100-ton assault if they really want to.
I think Clutch have used most of their executioners, but I'd have SRoT. I don't think
No,
SRoT have used any, so we could see a
no,
lot from SRoT.
don't think they've used any.
You need to change the map, by the way.
I do. Final map is the Mining Collective Assault.
That's the one. Looks like we got the final results for Division A as well. Division A finished this week. They only ran 3 weeks.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
What are the
Fifth
results?
Dragoa Dragoons came in first. SRoT, I think it's the EU team, came in second. Mech Enjoyers came in third, and then TSLL came in fourth. It was pretty close in the end. It was 114 points, then 108, then 95, then 84.
Okay.
So everyone was pretty competitive.
Yeah.
It was 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, 1 loss, 1 win, 2 losses. So it's pretty evenly fought division at least. I think the only difference was let me see. Yeah, in round 2, 5th Jaguar Dragoons really stomped TSLL. Apart from that, all the matches were pretty close.
Competitive division then. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Strider have just locked at 500 pretty much. They haven't said locked, but they're just waiting. Clutch at the moment only on 450 tons. I wonder what they'll bring.
50 tons is a lot to drop.
Yeah, but it's not unusual. In 5th drop, honestly. Sometimes teams want to tech in a few different mechs. Or they could just Redneck Geek might just change his mech and go to 100 tons. I don't know.
No, he's going for 450.
No, they're locked. 450. Okay.
I just replaced the armor be nice to my mech. Calls for mercy. There's no such thing in comp, sadly. Okay, both teams locked. We're launching into the final drop of the evening. Assault the Mining Collective, 500-ton limit. Team 1 are going 450 tons and Team 2 are 500 tons. Let's see what happens.
Loading and they're all Kodiak 3s. SRoT, that is. Let's see what type of Kodiak 3s. AC10 ER peeps. They're all 4 AC10, 1 ER PPC Kodiak 3s.
That's
Identical.
exactly what European Redcoats took in Division G. That's interesting.
There you go.
On the Clutch
Ultra,
side, we've got Blood
Ultra 10
Fs.
and yeah, Ultra 10, Ultra 20 Blood Asp. LBX 10, Ultra 10 Mad Cat. 3 Ultra 10, 2 Ultra 10, 1 Ultra 20 Blood Asps. Or what's the other one? I haven't seen it yet. Laser Vomit Blood Asp. 4 large pulse, 8 ER medium laser. So a 2-2. Okay. Oh, look, they're getting there. This is going to be a quick match. Look at this. Oh, no. Redneck Geek is going to be out of position. Uh-oh.
This is going to be fast and furious, straight across the middle. Both teams, they're going to meet in the on the ramp
Adelinium
here.
might be in danger here. Be careful. Oh, Thief.
Kodiaks versus Blood Asps. Who's going to win? I'd actually bet on the Kodiaks for this.
They both initially went over. Now they're all both backing off.
Yeah.
Look at them. Just walking back. Fossilberg is orange CT arm already. So there's gadolinium. The other ones are fairly uninjured. Now they're just sort of trying to set up to receive, but neither of them are pushing. Right here's where you really want to have a Pop-Tart or something just to pop up and
Yeah, I agree with
on a
that.
different angle.
Although I would have thought the Blood Asps had some kind of advantage. Oh, I don't know. They've both got high mounts, haven't they? Kodiaks and Blood Asps. Kodiaks are probably a bit more tanky as well. So Sky Rangers could be making the move here. It's really dangerous to peek over a hill like that into a firing line.
Yeah.
So gadolinium needs to be extremely careful.
He's still not open though. He's still got armor on his CT.
Bottled gin going off on a mission up there. Maybe he's trying to flank. Not a bad idea.
If he has JJs, it would be nice to get up. Right going off.
Yeah, no one's taken the high ground. I guess they can't, or they don't want to. So Clutch now repositioning. They've decided that little game they were playing is not a good idea for them. And SRoT haven't seen it. They've got no intel what's going on here. If Clutch can come round and get a pick on Apostle Burke, it looks like that may happen now.
Oh yeah. Come on, peek at the same time. Almost lost. Oh, he lost his Ultra 20, got crit out.
Yeah, if they push
Oh, no,
cross
he's
now,
off
they've got the
hands.
advantage. It's 4 versus 2.
Oh, don't go in the middle. Don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, he's almost one touch, Thieves. Yeah, he's one touch now. Get Grey Fox. You need to finish him. And get around and get Apostle.
Gotta be aggressive.
Don't shy off. They're thieves, guys.
Apostle
Grey
goes
Fox
down.
managed to get away. He's one touch and managed to get away. Can they see him over the top there? No, they can't. He's hiding too.
SRoT are on the high ground now. This is very dangerous for Clutch.
Bottled can't shoot up there, I don't think. I'm feeling. Come on, get Grey Fox. Get Grey Fox. Look down. Look left. Oh, he's so one touch. You need to get Grey Fox.
Jin, you can do it. No, he's not. He's backing off. Oh, dude.
They're very hurt. SRoT could easily lose this. They just got to be careful. Bottled could finish them all off if he does well.
He's also super hurt himself now.
No, he's still got his CT. He's halved, but he's got his CT armor. Come on, isolate them. Oh, no, lost it now. Get Metafox, you can get it. Oh no, very unlucky not to get another kill there.
Yeah.
Grey Fox is mega one touch, and so is Metafox as well. So pretty close in the end there.
Yeah, pretty close. Good fight. Nice repositioning. Yeah, interesting last drop. Let's take a look at the damage.
Thief of always, unfortunately, only 147.
Oh, Gadolinium farmed a bit there. 923 damage.
Yeah, with very big damage numbers. The rest sort of pretty much the same, aren't they? Yep, so that's a solid SRoT victory. That's 51.
Yeah, they come away with 51 points. That's going to rocket them right up the division to first place until next week. We'll play both teams. Let's see if they want to come in for an interview. That would be interesting. Evidently not.
Anyway, I got to head off. Thanks for the cast.
Yeah, thanks for joining me on the cast and being my co-caster, Chris. Much appreciated.
Not to worry. Catch you later, Dubious.
See you, mate. Alright, viewers, I guess that's it for this match. It was a good match. I enjoyed watching it and casting it, and see you all later. Bye-bye.